question that a lot of leaders, like all of us on this call, are asking ourselves nowadays, especially going into the future, is what does awareness mean? Saying, I want to go to a trade show for awareness, I want to go for brand representation. What does that mean? Back in the day, I
Mhm.
think that meant something different. You needed to be there, your brand needed to be there, you needed to have exposure. If your competitors were there, you had to be there. I think it's a different day and age where like awareness is not what it used to be. And so when one of our sales reps comes to us and says, no, we got to be there, we have to be there for awareness. What do you mean? What is awareness? What is exactly does that mean to you? What does that mean today? Because it has changed.
And even setting the KPIs and objectives, like awareness, is it lead generation? Is it
Right.
conversations?
Exactly. Yep.
Because we get all the time, I want to be at this event. Well, what's the data to support that? Because we can
Hmm.
provide and certainly help from a bandwidth and resource perspective. But if we're just going on a whim, just because you have a great feeling about this, we're setting
Right.
ourselves up for failure.
The answer to the question, why are you attending, can never be because we've always attended. Like, that's just not an acceptable answer anymore because you invest such a significant amount of money and time and resources into these events. So you do have to look at the data. We're a data and analytics company. So data is our love language. And we analyze every piece of data. And we also invite feedback. We invite as honest of feedback as people are willing to give us. And we use that to really look at the strategy moving forward. So it's important to understand the why behind the event. And to Tavar's point, what does brand awareness really mean? If that's your why, then talk a little bit more about that. Understand your why, and then we'll be there with you every step of the way, but there has to
Hmm.
be a reason.
The idea of attending the event, it's almost like FOMO some people have. They just
Hmm.
think that they have to be there. Nancy, with what you said, so much effort, so much time, so much strategy, so much thinking goes into putting on these experiences. Being dialed and on the money about where you're at and why you are there, I think is so key and such a good point. And then the idea of brand awareness, Tavar, what does that really mean? To be honest with you, it's something that I've been asking myself from all these shows and thinking, what is the impact? What are we really measuring? What are we looking to gain?